Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos of everyday life? Do you find yourself constantly searching for moments of peace amidst a sea of turmoil? How often have you wished for a calm so deep that it could withstand the storms of any crisis? After listening to this story, you will discover the key to your own peaceful life. In the serene village of Sankassa, where ancient wisdom whispers through the leaves and the river's flow carries tales of enlightenment, there lived an old monk named Devadatta. Known for his profound peace and unshakable serenity, Devadatta had become a beacon of tranquility in a world that seemed ever more turbulent. Kavi, a young poet whose life was as stormy as his verses were passionate, heard of Devadatta's legendary peace. His own restless heart pushed him from one place to the next, always seeking but never finding the calm he so desperately craved. With a mixture of hope and skepticism, Kavi traveled to Sankassa, determined to uncover the secrets of the old monk's inner tranquility. Upon arriving, Kavi was struck by the palpable sense of a calm that enveloped the village. It was as if the chaos of the outside world could not penetrate this sacred place. At the heart of this tranquility was Devadatta, seated serenely under a sprawling Bodhi tree in the temple grounds. "Master Devadatta," Kavi approached with reverence, his voice laden with the fatigue of his burdens. "In a world that is never still, where each day I face the scorn of toxic people, the frustration of plans unraveling, and the constant quarrels within my family, how do you maintain such peace?" Devadatta invited Kavi to walk with him through the village as he shared his wisdom. Their first stop was the local market, bustling and vibrant, a perfect setting for the first lesson. The first lesson: mindfulness in action. As they meandered through the vibrant chaos of the market, Devadatta noticed Kavi's eyes flitting from the arguing vendor to other distractions around them. Children running past, the scent of street food, the vivid array of goods on display. Seeing Kavi's scattered focus, Devadatta stopped and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Kavi," he said, drawing his attention back to the present moment. "It is natural for the mind to wander. The practice of mindfulness is not about perfection, but awareness and return. Let me show you a simple method to bring your awareness back whenever you find yourself lost." Devadatta led Kavi to a quieter corner of the market, away from the immediate hustle. Whenever you realize your mind has wandered, and you will realize this from time to time as it is the nature of the mind, gently bring your focus to your breathing. This is your anchor. He continued, "Try this simple practice, the 3-breath hug. Whenever you feel your attention has drifted, or if you're caught up in emotion or thought, pause and take 3 long, deep breaths. First breath. Take a deep inhalation, filling your lungs completely, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the immediate tensions and distractions around you. Second breath. On the next inhalation, notice the air entering your nostrils, filling your chest and belly, and as you exhale, try to let go of any judgments or emotions that are arising. Just observe them as they are, without engagement. Third breath. With the final inhale, bring your attention fully to the sensations of breathing, the rise and fall of your abdomen. And as you exhale, let your attention settle into the present moment, fully aware of your surroundings and your inner state. After these 3 breaths, Devadatta explained, you'll likely find yourself more centered and mindful of the present moment. This practice can be done anytime, anywhere, whether you're eating, walking, or simply standing. It's a powerful tool to interrupt the autopilot of the mind and bring you back to what is truly important, the now. Kavi practiced the 3-breath hug as they resumed their walk through the market. Each time he felt his attention waver, he used the 3 breaths to realign with the present. Gradually, the market's chaos transformed in his perception from a cacophony of distractions into a symphony of present moments, each one experienced fully. Mindfulness, Devadatta reiterated as they left the market, is simple in concept but profound in effect. It begins with awareness of our breath and expands to embrace the entirety of our experience, enabling us to engage with life's beauty and complexity with clarity and calm. Their next encounter was a young boy crying over a spilled basket of fruit, his day's work undone. Before Kavi could react, Devadatta knelt beside the boy, helping him pick up the scattered fruit. As Devadatta and Kavi assisted the young boy with his spilled fruit, Devadatta used this moment to teach a powerful lesson in compassion. Observe his struggle. Feel it as your own, he advised Kavi, who watched the boy's frown turn into a smile of gratitude as they gathered the last apple. To practice this daily, Devadatta continued, try the empathy pause. Whenever you encounter someone in distress, pause for a moment. Reflect on a time you felt similarly. This shared human experience fosters compassion. Just a few seconds of genuine empathy can transform irritation into understanding and conflict into connection. As the sun began to set, they sat by the riverbank, watching leaves float by. Each leaf, Devadatta pointed out, drifts without clinging to the river's path. Simplicity is about letting go of our clutter, material and emotional. What are you holding on to that disturbs your peace? Kavi thought of grievances and grudges he had harbored, realizing how they burdened him. Letting go isn't giving up, he murmured, a sense of release washing over him. Devadatta pointed out leaves floating downstream. Notice how effortlessly they travel. They do not resist the current, he noted. Turning to Kavi, he suggested, each evening, write down what troubled you that day. Then, decide if these are currents to fight against, or if you can let them carry you to new insights. He introduced a simple practice called the evening release. At the day's end, jot down any worries or frustrations. Review them. Ask yourself, do these serve me? If not, visualize them drifting away with the river's flow. This act of letting go helps clear the mind for a peaceful night and a fresh start. On their way back, a sudden storm broke. Villagers scrambled for cover, but Devadatta remained calm, his robes drenched, yet his demeanor undisturbed. Master, aren't you worried? Kavi asked, puzzled. Devadatta smiled. Acceptance does not mean resignation. It is acknowledging the storm, but also knowing it will pass. We cannot control the rain, but we can control how we face it. As rain soaked their robes, Devadatta said, this rain will pass, as do all things in life. Frustration arises from wanting conditions to be different. Acceptance frees us from this struggle. To practice acceptance, Devadatta recommended the weather meditation. Next time a storm arises, instead of seeking shelter right away, stand in the rain. Feel its coolness. Listen to its rhythms. Observe your initial discomfort and watch how it dissipates. Learn from the rain. It comes, and then it goes, and we adapt. This profound truth struck Kavi deeply as he realized his efforts to control every aspect of his life only led to frustration. These practical practices, empathy pause, evening release, and weather meditation, are designed to integrate the lessons of compassion, letting go, and acceptance into everyday life, making the teachings tangible and actionable. Through these exercises, Kavi learns to transform his view of life's challenges, seeing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and inner peace. Days turned into weeks, and Kavi's understanding deepened. He began to view his daily challenges through the lens of these teachings. finding that peace was not a distant dream, but a present possibility. Thank you, Master Devadatta. Kavi bowed deeply on the day of his departure. Your teachings have not just shown me a path to peace, but have opened my heart and mind to walk it every day. As Kavi left, the peace of Sankassa went with him, not as a memory, but as a living wisdom. Now, each challenge was a step on the path, each breath a moment of peace. If this journey through the lessons of mindfulness, compassion, letting go, and acceptance has resonated with you, consider sharing it with those who might also find solace and guidance in these teachings. Like and subscribe for more stories that delve into Buddha's timeless wisdom and offer insights into cultivating a life of deep, meaningful presence. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. How do you integrate these practices into your daily life? What challenges do you face in maintaining inner peace amid the chaos of the everyday? Let's come together to share our experiences and grow from one another's insights. Until next time, continue to live with intention, embrace each moment with empathy, and navigate your path with an open and accepting heart.